Alrighty, guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Captain Killjoy, and I'm back again, guys, this time with some Ace Combat 6 for you guys' viewing pleasure. I figured today would be the day we would play some Ace Combat 6 on expert
I
difficulty
walk on.
for the main channel since it's been over
I
2 years
am
since I've
unable to
streamed
think.
this game on that one. We all know this is one of my personal favorites. So we're going to jump into this and have some fun with
I
that.
am empty.
I don't know why my camera looks the way it does. Give me a second. Oh boy. Looks like it's smudgy. There we go. There we go. Now it's a lot better. Jeez, but yeah, like I was saying, it's been over 2 years since I've streamed this game on here at least. Like I've streamed it on my personal channel, which I gotta start linking in the description or at least like posting it as a comment. I know on my video of Ace Combat 7 where I did a what's it called um I can't even think right now. I did a playthrough. I think it was Ace difficulty, but I'm not completely sure. I did that like back in February on my channel, which I'll have the link. Like I said, so it's been a minute. So we're gonna go to special new game, and we're going to go for expert difficulty. Now I've beaten it on Ace multiple times, as y'all know. Um, I just haven't like streamed it. I figure I'll do expert first, and then like I think the next game after this, I want to do some reach. I wanted to surprise you guys uh with some reach at some point. That probably won't be. I'll probably push that back till Saturday because I at least want to be 2/3 of the way done with this game first. I'm going to do a third of the game today, and then we'll do a third of the game tomorrow, and then after I finish the last third on Saturday, we can, or even I might do Friday. We'll see what goes on. Um, as you guys can see, this time I'm using the controller overlay too. I decided to hook up my secondary controller until I get my favorite one. So I miss my favorite controller working, but it be like that, right, guys? If you're coming from the main channel and you're watching this, don't forget to go over to the featured part where you can see the gaming channel because guys, I have content over there too, and I'd love to see you guys come on in, pour into the other channel as well. Uh, or even if you're coming from stream, both links are in the description on my about part and on Twitch here, so
Listen to your teacher, okay?
you already know.
Give the king my best.
Dance with an angel, Mom.
Yeah. Maybe we'll tango today instead of waltz. That's our way of saying goodbye. My husband is an Air Force pilot and refers to fighter planes as angels. When he'd go on a mission that kept him away from home, I'd tell him in frustration to go dance with his angels. Matilda grew up hearing this, and now she uses it all the time. There's a nice view of the King's Bridge from our house. That iron giant is the pride of Grace Maria, our capital city. In the old quarter of the city beyond the bridge, you can make out an ancient castle, which is even more famous than the bridge. My daughter Matilda is going there on a field trip today. In the throne room rests the Golden King. He's been smiling for a good 600 years now. The king was a gentle person who was a bit on the small side. but he crafted a giant suit of armor that convinced his enemies to surrender without a single fight. Afterwards, they found such warmth in his smile that they bowed down to him in humility. Anyway, that's how the story goes. His smiling face still touches the hearts of our people. The very face my daughter and the others got on a bus to see this morning. The song on the radio seems to be a perfect match for the sunny weather.
There was a lot of school buses on there now that I look at that rendered
No idea
image.
what's happening. That awful sound and shaking. Was that a blast of wind from an explosion? The castle disappeared behind a pillar of flame.
Attention all pilots. Our capital city, Grace Maria, is under attack by unknown aircraft. Damage from the attacks is widespread throughout the city. All planes scramble and intercept all threats immediately.
Well, without further ado, guys, we're about to get into some serious combat out there.
Garuda team, time to take off.
They took out King's Bridge! Who's attacking? What the hell is going on? Control, get those planes up fast. Roger that. Preparing for takeoff. I want a damage assessment now. We've taken extensive damage from those bombers, including a number of civilian casualties. What's going on with the bombers? We can't hold out much longer. What? The orders from above. Bolter, take off.
Bolter wasn't even in this, was he? I don't believe he was.
Garuda 1, you are
But that rip is in there, so I guess it's something that happened.
always do. Garuda 1 liftoff. Cerberus team runway clearance granted. Takeoff when ready. All aircraft under airborne command's jurisdiction following takeoff.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Airborne warning, get control systems ghost eye to all scrambling defense craft. This situation has not yet been ascertained. We're implementing an emergency reformation. Follow your individual instructions. Garuda 1, you do not have a wingman. Let's see. Shamrock. Shamrock, are you alone too? Very well. As of now, you are Garuda 2. Okay. So I'm Garuda 2. Garuda 1, I've got your back. No time for introductions now, though. Go ahead and I'll follow your lead. Never was good with directions anyhow. Garuda team, you are authorized to engage hostile aircraft over Grace Maria. I messed that line up all the way. May the Golden King smile upon us. Let's do this shit. We're gonna wreck them, guys. We're gonna wreck them. We're cleared to engage. Garuda 2, swap off and engage targets. Fox 2. Fox 3, Fox 3.
Talisman and Garuda 2 Shamrock. We are currently in a state of emergency. Our nation is under attack by unknown forces. Do whatever you can to fend off the invasion. Garuda 2, roger that. Garuda 1, call shots.
Roger that. Fox 3.
Garuda 1, there's too many of them. Use your SP.
Fox 2.
Interrupt this program for an emergency news report. Grace Maria is currently under attack by unidentified aircraft. The damage apparently extends throughout the entire capital.
Please be safe.
We've got
We
an
got an
idea
idea
of
of
the
invaders. We're engaged with the Estavakians. The Estavakians? Their government's been in shambles for years. Looks like they finally snapped. Threat level has been reduced. You should be able to hold out against them. Good one. You gotta get there. Let's do this one plane at a time. Okay, my question is, if it hits you, why did it do weak damage? In and out of steam. Had enough, boys? No, you don't. I think they could barge into somebody's house without leaving the calling first. Unbelievable. I say we teach them a few manners before we kick them out. Fox 3. Which bridge are we talking about here? Fox 2.
An intense ground war is taking place in the East District. We strongly urge all citizens of Grace Maria to stay indoors at this time.
Garuda team, watch your necks out there. Stick with close-range targets and run them down.
Roger that. Hold on. Oh, so you did come to join us up here. Alright, let's do this. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Warning, incoming missile. Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Missile strike confirmed. Lock on. You don't waste any time. Nice kill.
Where's that other fighter at? Missed me on all that?
Has a lock on you.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
That's what I like to hear. Our Air Force is holding down the enemy. Keep it up.
The Estavakian threat level is even lower now. Drive them out of Ameria.
Icon to Strigan. We are prepared to launch. Strigan leader to Igaya. We will commence mission operations once your delivery is complete.
My question is, how did they not notice such an extremely big bird and flying in the sky at close range? Because they had to have been at least somewhat close to the front lines to have been able to effectively attack their targets. Like, even though they could implement the long range strikes, the fact that the the Strigan team members were so close by would just have to further confirm and back up the theory that they were at least within proximity to be caught and tracked on radar. But I don't know. Maybe they were further out. I don't know, but if they were, it seemed like maybe it could be long range. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is long range because it does take the Strigan team a minute to actually spawn in, as you can see. And speaking of the devil, here they are. I'm gonna bag me one of those guys. Who was injured in that pack? Get back here. Which one of you is injured? I hurt one of those birds pretty bad. None of you guys. I'm pretty sure it's the one behind me. Oh, quit locking onto other targets. Lock onto the injured one.
Air Defense Command has ordered an evacuation. You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. Break away from this airspace and head west.
Where is he at?
We are militarily at a huge disadvantage. Comply
There
with
he
the order
is.
and head west.
We're not going anywhere.
Listen, it's only temporary. The plan is to withdraw, meet up with all remaining forces from each area, then regroup for a
No,
counterattack.
you don't.
Can't afford to lose you. Follow the order. This is Garuda 2 to Garuda 1. We really should get out of here.
Not after I bag one of these guys first.
Garuda team, you're about to exit the combat zone. Maintain your course west to leave the airspace.
Okay, he's somehow magical. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
This guy's a cut above. Garuda team, you've made it out of the combat zone. Head for the rendezvous point.
I promise we'll be back for you. Just a little longer. I promise.
Our military has escaped destruction because of your valiant efforts on the battlefield. But our capital, Grace Maria, has been temporarily occupied by Estavakian forces, and our central government has been usurped by them as well. The nation of Estavakia had declared war with our country as it simultaneously launched a surprise attack on Grace Maria. In response, the Republic of Emeria's political council unanimously adopted a resolution of open war against the Federal Republic of Estavakia. Our forces remaining on the Emerian mainland are still fighting in desperation to protect our country. Once our intelligence has been sorted and confirmed, The Republic of Ameria's armed forces must immediately regroup and counterattack against the Federal Republic of Estovakia.
Yo,
Country of Ameria
what's
belongs
up,
to us,
Luis?
and only
How
us,
you doing,
the
bro?
Amerian
Welcome to the
people.
stream. We just finished up the first mission here. We back at it like we never left. I figured I'd do the expert difficulty.
Fire and smoke rises from the city before me.
Speaking of which, should I choose
King's
expert for the
Bridge is
thing?
gone.
Okay, I did.
No. I vaguely hear a scream of terror that sounds much like my own voice from afar. I feel as though the Golden King's gentle smile is moving farther away from me. Every now and then, I tell my daughter the story of the night some years ago. A night when the sky was radiant with shooting stars. That night, your father and I...
Hey, right?
Countless
Last time we
witches
played this, bro, I was not
an
I
asteroid
wasn't
full of
streaming it
Ulysses
without the
came into
like I
our
streamed it
orbit,
without the camera at the time because well my laptop
disintegrating
didn't
into millions of pieces, which
have
poured
the
down on
proper
land below.
workings to, you know, support it, but here we are
As
now.
we watched the shooting stars that night, fragments from the asteroid rained down on our eastern neighbor, Estovakia.
I was just explaining to the
Damaging
viewers
a great
prior
deal
to,
of their
you know, that
infrastructure and
it'd been 2
devastating
years since
their
I've
economy.
streamed this game for the main channel. I
Soon
streamed it
after, the
uh,
news reported that
2
their
months
nation
ago
had
for
fallen into a civil war,
my personal
one that
gaming
would
channel,
last
but not for this
years.
one.
Eventually, the internal strife was
Ironically,
brought to
the
an
other
end
one was
when the
without a
generals
camera
came into
because
power.
I failed to realize the entire stream
In the
that I
midst
was
of
not
hardship,
using the
the
camera.
citizens of Estovakia were convinced that the only way they could recover as a nation was to rely on a military government led by these generals. Before long, they went so far as to invade our nation, the Republic of Ameria. Our military was forced to retreat to Kessie, an island far to the west. My husband, a fighter pilot, also
We about to
hasn't
be kicking
come
some
home
tail
since.
today, bro.
I walk on. I am unable to think. All I can do is follow the others. Ever since we came to the twisted remains of my daughter's school bus, my soul has left me. I am empty. Some of our tanks are parked at the approach to the bridge.
There was a comment I read today because YouTube, the algorithm was ever so nice to show your boy a recommendation video. It was the orchestrated version of one of the main themes from this game. And the comment I
Here
read
I
was
see the wreckage of a
explaining,
jet that was
you
shot
know,
down.
how
What's left of the nose,
how
I can make
underrated
out
this
some
game
writing.
was, which is true.
Melissa.
This game is underrated. A lot of
It's
people
my
didn't
name.
like it, but you know, it's a great game. I like it.
Cruel twist of fate
Obviously,
for
I
me to
keep
see
replaying
this.
it.
My pilot husband, who had left for work that day with the same loving
I've
look on
beaten
his
this
face
game,
as always.
I want to say at least like 40 times because
He had painted my name
before
on
my
his
data went corrupt, I had at least cleared it 20 times, and then this time
I
around
go into the crowd
on
the
this
train
save file it's
and
22
endure 2
times, and
weeks
on
of
the other
pure
one it's
hell
like
before
4
finally
times.
ending up at a refugee camp at the border.
It did, honestly, for real, for real. It's like, because I wanted to stream some Reach, but I figured
I
I'd push
don't
the
know
Reach, Halo Reach further
any of
back,
the
but
names on
like,
the list.
seeing that comment just got me in the mood.
I
I'm
could
just like,
take
I haven't
heads,
played this game
but
on the
now
main
that the
channel in a minute,
refugees
so why not, you
gather
know?
around a single radio to listen to the broadcast. Even though the station is broadcasting out of Grace Maria, occupying forces have taken complete control of the airwaves. The enemy must have completely overtaken our capital, Grace Maria.
And although newer parts of the city have suffered considerable damage, the castle and a significant section of the old quarter have escaped relatively unscathed.
However, the announcer went on to say that our castle was robbed of countless antiquities that once were elaborately displayed in our castle. Stripped bare.
As the Estovakian military, it is our sworn duty to govern this city and get it back on its feet, starting right here in Grace Maria. I found a group of street children in front of the central station here, where the area has literally been reduced to a slum. Step on up here, little girl. What do you have to say about all this?
Go dance with the angels, mister.
My ears were not deceiving me. That voice belonged to my daughter, Matilda.
Tactical training, as if we need that. We've been there, done that already. I'm a seasoned pro at this point.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Wojciech of the Estovakian Air Force. I arrived on a train to Grace Maria. To my detriment, I sustained a leg injury in the early stages of the war,
I wonder why.
relegating me to ground duty. I am now working as an intelligence officer for the Air Force. The ceiling has collapsed in the central station. From there, the city appears resigned to its fate beneath the Estovakian flag. What a pitiful sight. But at least there are no craters to mar the land. They are lucky in that sense.
Go dance with the angels.
There goes my spare clothing.
Shout out to the officer who was chasing that kid down for not, like, you know, being like,
They will not be so lucky
you
with
know,
these documents.
how people are in real life,
What a miserable
how
city
mean
this
and
must
cruel they
be,
can be.
with their children in
So
such
shout
a
out to my
state.
mans for not, like, shooting that child. Shout out to him.
The fine works of art once displayed in this castle were completely gone before the occupation forces arrived. Even the ancient armor of the Golden King, the collective heart and soul of the city's people, along with the crown, have disappeared without a trace. I must relay this unfortunate information back to the generals in my country. They were quite fond of those antiquities.
Now we're on to mission 2.
A large-scale formation of Estovakian bombers is heading toward Vitose, a city here on the island of Kesid. The enemy's plotting to storm Campania Airport, where our military is stationed, to stamp us out and put an end to this thing. Enemy bombers are approaching Vitose from the north. Our advance team estimates they'll be above the city in about 15 minutes. Air units are to cooperate with our radar facilities and resume operations. An enemy takeover of Vitose would mean the ultimate destruction of our country Emeria and of our Emerian people. Intercept them at once.
I want to see something, because even though I used this plane on the first go around, I want to see what some of the stats on these other craft are looking like, also their weaponry. How fast is this guy? It's not much faster. At least with the other one I have 140 missiles I can utilize to my disposal, but my agility goes down greatly with this craft versus with the other, so let's see something. I like being able to move fast, so I'm gonna stick with what I know. I'm gonna go with this.
Which plane should I select? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes? Garuda team, time to take
Because the
off.
squad got a match, you already know the squad got a match.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose. They're here. Head back to the base if you need supplies. You can land there at any time.
Roger that. May the Golden King smile upon us as they sail this game.
A formation of enemy bombers is on its way to Vitose. Take them out.
And not to dinner. Roger that. Fox 3.
This territory's all we've got left. Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay within range of the radar facility. That should give you the upper hand in battle.
Roger. Heading over to engage the enemy. Where are
Engage
the
at
enemy
free will.
bombers?
Work with our radar facilities on the ground. They should be able to help you out.
You're closer to me than your buddy is.
They're under attack.
Actually, no, he's not.
Our air defense network won't last much longer.
Got him. I spotted some on radar.
Enemy kill confirmed. Fox 3.
Yeah, right, like we would surrender to a bunch of guys like this. Come on now.
Looks like another formation.
Fox 3.
More planes are showing up on radar. It's another bomber formation. Intercept.
Ooh, you're gonna wish you didn't do that.
Damn it. What a bunch of lies.
More enemy bombers incoming. There's quite a few this time.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
This one's mine. Bandit hit.
We're going to take care of these guys first.
confirmed down. Keep up the good work.
He shouldn't have been able to evade that, but alright.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Missile missed. Missile struck target.
Where did that bomber go?
Enemy bombers incoming. Intercept.
Secondly, where did that ace just go?
Bombers are still incoming. Stay sharp.
Ooh.
Garuda 1, Fox 2.
What's up, Eddie? How you doing, bro?
Now, the enemy has you on radar.
Bomber number 8 confirmed down.
I don't know who I just hit, whether that was a friendly or an enemy.
Ninth bomber down.
All enemy bombers have been eliminated. We somehow plucked every last one of them.
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say you handled things well.
Whooping all that breeze on us has got me a little too red in the face to go back
Oh.
home.
What's up, Mom?
Avalanche, I'll just report you as gunned down and missing in action.
I'll probably have a little bit later on.
That's pretty harsh, Ghost Eye.
All planes, it's time to get on home now. Try and make it back for supper.
Those bombers have passed through the mountains and are still on course for Vitose.
They're here.
Head back.
The enemy bombers have been intercepted. Enemy aircraft
I don't know why the
around Lake
donate
Kesset
thing
and
isn't
River
working
have been
properly. I did set it
significantly
up, and I do appreciate
Our
it
forces
though.
have taken advantage of this opportunity to arrange a swift counterattack. We expect the best from you.
I'm not sure if I have to. Bad. I got you, Eddie. I got you. You already know I'm willing to share with the fam.
My daughter is alive somewhere in Grace Maria. It took me days to get here. Days of walking. But I know this road ends somewhere up ahead. There was no need to think about how to cross the river. Didn't that soldier on the tank say they were going to destroy this bridge before the enemy came?
Something tells me they didn't get the chance to destroy the bridge before the enemy came. Jeez, look at that massive pothole. Is that PA streets?
I started to feel as if things never go as they are said to.
That crater probably messed up many a car struts in its heyday, you know? And all the road crews did was just put more rocks over top of it and call it a day, acting like cars won't just sit there and push those rocks over. Fun times.
You've been ordered to start the mission now. The interception op was a success. Enemy air units around Kesset have been weakened. And the Republic of Ameria's military has taken full advantage of this prime opportunity to initiate a counterattack operation with all forces participating. Enemy forces have established a wide-scale defensive line around Sipley Field, consisting largely of tank battalions. Our ground forces are set up to cross the river and penetrate it, and eventually regain control of Kesset. Garuda team, we need you to support our advancing ground units and eliminate all enemy forces. Multiple units will be simultaneously carrying out various operations on the ground. Pay attention to the airspace above each operation area and provide support as needed. This must be the first time you've ever participated in a mission of this scale. A battle simulator is a good way to get some practical experience under your belt. Godspeed.
Who needs that when you got natural scale? Come on now. Let's see. What does the F2A actually have to offer me? It's 110. UGVs? What are your speed is a lot slower. But the mobility is definitely up. And so is the weaponry. The UGVs, I can drop them on simultaneous targets and continue moving. What does this plane have to offer me? Speed and mobility are great. Guided bombs you got. Speed is ridiculous with this craft. Mobility is alright. It's only 5 ground things, so as many missiles as I'd have, that'd be great, but I've never utilized the F2A in this game, though, I don't think. Also, what's the DLC plane looking like for this? But you also have mostly for anti-personnel ordnance available. The Tornado, what do you have? Spurs. Sam's 20. You got the SODs and missiles. You know what, I'm kind of curious to see what this plane can do. Plus, I low-key really want to use those unguided bombs.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Hell yeah, we
Route
are.
team, time to take off.
Because I've never used this one.
Coast Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the river from multiple angles.
This is Warlock Battalion. We'll be keeping the central unit occupied. Fox Battalion here. We're set up to hit all enemy units on the east side. Still gunners here. We've got the west side covered.
I'm gonna let him handle that fighter.
Troops on the ground and eliminate all Slovakian ground forces. Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the return line if you need supplies. It's at the south end of the airspace.
They've got way more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
Center the operational forces on the battlefield. I love it. It's the bet of a lifetime.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
Let's see how far it goes out on them.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
I've got a lock.
This is Quox. Advancing to engage enemy across the river.
Oh!
Take care of any little guys trying to get in our way. I can provide ground assistance when you're ready for ESM.
Quox Battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
Keep on firing. Get through this. The base battalion's up next. These stories have no skills. This'll be a walk in the park.
It's been a walk in the park for us.
Aim for the small ones first and let the Air Force deal with the sky. All pistols down. Get moving. Let me cut lines easy, Air Force. This is Quox. Preparing to engage central enemy to the east.
Roger, Quox.
Those unguided bombs are really doing a lot of damage, aren't they?
This is Warlock. We're about to contain the main enemy forces across the river. Blast the hell out of anything that moves.
Ghost Eye to Garuda team, listen up. Aircraft that have already completed their operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup. Don't let enemy forces reach Warlock Battalion. Take them out before they cross the bridge.
About half the enemy forces are down. I don't think they'll be getting in any further. Our firepower is far superior to theirs. This is a disgrace to our country.
You're a disgrace to our country by even being here. So what are you talking about?
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Yeah, its speed is definitely not up to par with what I'm used to, but I mean, its stability is better, but its agility isn't as good. Like, it can't seem to, like, respond as quick as the other craft. I missed out on getting DLC for this craft. I should have. I think I would have really liked it.
The main enemy battalion has been destroyed. Thanks for that sweet air cover, boys.
Teamwork's a beautiful thing, man.
This is Warlock. The main enemy forces are down. We're breaking off into 2 groups to clean up whatever's left.
Roger that, Warlock.
Enemy forces have been dealt a heavy blow. All planes, move into action against any forces still remaining.
Let's see what these F2As can do.
I won't let them get away.
That's one.
Don't go thinking we can win this war all by ourselves. If the enemy becomes more than you can handle, don't be afraid to request allied support.
Next is that Ace, because I know he's coming at me.
Lock on! I missed.
That missile just lost all sorts of its tracking capabilities there. Where's he at? Mm-hmm.
Talisman is locked on.
You can't get away from it.
Enemy plane in gun range.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Oh, they just jumped off radar, I guess. Well, I'm not gonna waste ammo on things I can't kill. But what I am gonna do is give the guys down below a little bit more help.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Now that's what we call a good effect on target, boys. Fox 2.
Warning, incoming missile. Garuda 1, Fox 2.
Yeah, nah, it's where they ought to die here.
Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you.
Gonna turn in on this guy.
Launching missile.
flying the same plane, but yet I'm out mastering you, huh? My turn, right?
Missile evaded.
Missile missed its target. Shamrock, Fox 2. Careful now. The enemy has you on
Fox
radar.
2.
Incoming missile. Break.
Missile struck target.
Hmm.
In gun range.
Okay, he's tracking that guy, so I'm gonna go for this guy instead. That was a wrong move for you to shoot at me, buddy. That just intensified the reason to kill you.
Talisman is locked on. Fox 2.
Oh, I wanted that kill.
Half of the remaining enemy forces are down.
We're halfway there.
Oh well, we'll go for these fighters instead.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
I just had a feeling that the first missile was not going to be enough to take that guy down. Missed me. You gotta be faster than that, buddy.
I got a lock. Missile missed its target.
Got him. The same thing I just did to your homie, I'm about to do to you next. Got him. Good kill, Garuda 2. Now to drop the bomb. Pickle, pickle. That's how we
This
do
area
that.
has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Roger that. All objective parameters have been accomplished.
That's one step
Returning to
closer
base.
Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on...
Thanks to your efforts, we have completed this mission successfully. Emirian forces were able to extend to the center of Kessin, expanding their power in the region. Estavakian forces were driven off the front line and have retreated to Bartolomeo Fortress, which is located in the center of the island. This mission should have given them a good taste of what our forces are capable of. Soon, we'll be able to drive all Estavakian forces out of Kessin.
So this guy's up next, huh? Hope he's happy with my name, rank, number, and birthday. 'Cause that's all he's gonna get out of me. He's all skin and bones, with eyes like a hawk. But that badge, and the cane. Old Hawkeye's here must have broken his wings in combat. And he'd look at me, I'm no different. The sky I took for granted now seems so far away. Now that my little adventure here with Hawkeyes is over, all that awaits me is
These prisoners have lost their will to fight. The American military administration is broken. They have nobody in power to provide the support they need. It's only a matter of time before they collapse.
The final remnant of Estevakian forces on this island is concentrated on Mount Marcello in northern Kessid. The enemy is mainly distributed throughout this mountainous area, with Bartolomeo Fortress as its center of operations, providing a variety of high-level defensive measures and offensive might. This fortress also boasts strong anti-air capabilities. Our ground unit in this mission is to split into two groups, to the east and west, along with an air unit mainly providing ESN, which gives us 3 units in total. Garuda team, we need you to cover each of these units in whichever order you feel is necessary. The situation will change depending on which turn a particular battle takes. You'll need to keep close tabs on the combat situation of each unit to successfully complete this mission. Our forces on the mainland are scattered and desperate, doing all they can to protect our nation. We need you to help guarantee their success on this mission. And success on this mission is measured by how much support you can provide them with.
Oh, you too have UGBs. Really now? That's interesting news to find out. Have I not been paying attention all this time?
Tell us, which plane should I pick? How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
We're gonna use these for the
Garuda team,
first
time to take off.
for the first thing. Now, it's gonna look kind of funny for what I'm gonna do, even though that's a ground-based threat, ground-based weapon that I use for the SP weapon. I'll still have to take on some fighters
All
here.
planes, initiate invasion of Bartolomeo Fortress.
This is Warlock. We've got the west route to the fortress. Clark's battalion here. We'll advance from the east. This is Snake Pit. Electron support point. Moving to support ground forces.
Garuda team, I need you to provide backup for each battalion. Begin operation.
Garuda 2, roger that.
Let me make sure I'm hitting my mark.
Commencing lock-on.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each
I want to see
operation.
if it'll actually hit on target. Heck yeah, good effect on target.
Electron support point. I'm approaching the mission objective point.
Garuda team, give Snake Pit some cover. Rock's battalion is heading for the first checkpoint at a steady pace.
Garuda 2 fired.
Nice tandem attack.
Garuda 1, bombs away. Rock's battalion is approaching the first checkpoint now. Target hit. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Don't bunch up. We need to stay spread out.
Okay, I shook that one off somehow.
Get him! Get right once more! Damn, he evaded my missile! Fox 2!
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
My 6 or Garuda 2 6? Oh, I see him. Just a hit marker?
Launching missile.
That's some bull.
Target hit.
Watch out! The enemy
You guys are buffed. That's bull.
bullseye! Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground!
The second bomb didn't even affect the target in the slightest. Whoo, boy.
Forces.
Hang on, Warlock. I'll be over back you guys up in a second.
Missile struck target.
I just really wanted to affect a lot of targets to over here first. No, let me switch back to this.
This is Shamrock reporting an enemy kill.
Good kill.
Missile strike confirmed.
The first missile hits, but the second one is a dummy one.
Good one. You made short work of that one.
In gun range.
You can run from everybody else, but you can't run from me, good buddy. 2 missiles and he's still not dead. I love it.
Missile missed its target.
I gotta hurry up and end this. Forget these extra fighters.
This one's mine.
Keep providing cover for Snake Pit.
That was fast, Talisman.
Quark's battalion has lost half its forces. The situation is getting worse.
Damn it, our guys are just down there getting shot at. I'm just over here playing around with these guys up here.
That's a kill.
Good kill, Garuda 2. I'm gonna let him take that guy on over there.
Enemy
Oh.
elements have been shut down throughout mission airspace. Well done, Garuda team.
Thank you.
Talisman, don't be afraid to request allied support.
Now it's time to go back up Warlock. They've been needing some help for a minute now.
ESM is coming in from Snake Pit. Now we'll be able to shoot with more accuracy. Enough anti-tank weapons. Get some more.
Garuda team, back up the Warlock battalion.
Roger that. Time to rain hot lead from above.
Battalion is a little over halfway to the objective point. Just a little longer. Warlock battalion second checkpoint.
Enemy tanks are advancing up to engage Warlock. Not on my watch. Woo, baby! It's beautiful to watch the sparks fly, ain't it?
Don't get overconfident. That train's got some wicked firepower. Warlock Battalion has arrived at the second checkpoint. Careful now. The enemy has you on radar. We have radar lock on. The armored train is out of commission. Nice work. The mission is going as planned. We're about halfway to the objective. Enemy tank has been destroyed. Glock's battalion has arrived at the second checkpoint.
Oh, no, you don't.
Launching missile. Lock on. Enemy facility taken out.
Hell yeah.
All planes, move on to the enemy fortress. Ground unit, continue engagement. Roger. Talisman, it's time to mop the floor.
The first one I'm gonna shoot at is you.
Fighters have been detected. 2 enemy fighters approaching.
Whoa, who got in front of me like that?
A Reaper's emblem. Those are the aces who attacked Grace Maria.
There's only 2 of them. Now's our chance to take them out.
I'm hot on his tail. I'm not letting him get away.
Leave it. Can you hear me? I'm going up. This place is ours.
Missile missed.
Why are you running?
6 o'clock.
Get back here. I just wanted to talk to you. Sir, do you have a moment to talk about your extended car warranty? Well, plane warranty in your case. I hope you have a life insurance plan taken out. Any next of kin? Oh, I guess he didn't get a chance to answer the last question, did he? Flares can only take you but so far.
Garuda 1, you're approaching the return line.
Now your buddy wanna enjoy this fun too? Come on. You can't handle the juice. Why are you running? Exactly, Luis. Why was he running? Where did he think he was going to go? Where did he honestly think he was going to go? I'm killing them. I'm tired of them running. Now, after I destroy these guys, I must go, take care of Sandra.
Enemy chopper down.
Next, I'm going to... Where are those flat guns at? I want to take care of them boys first. Taking care of the flat guns will allow me the chance to get a higher altitude and attack from a higher distance on the enemy. Woo! That was a lot of fire going on over there. Oh!
Bombs away.
Where are the other flat guns?
Launching missile. Anti-aircraft gun taken out.
Now with the flat guns out of the way, I'll be able to raise altitude and take care of these fighters.
Garuda 1 launched missile. Target hit.
Don't you worry, choppers, you guys will be next after these guys.
Enemy aircraft down. Enemy plane in gun range. Enemy's got a sail locked onto you. Fox 2. Enemy fortress threat level has been reduced. Garuda team, don't let your guard down. We have radar lock on. Garuda 1, Fox 2. Special weapons running low.
Okay, so that did just confirm my theory even further that this can handle more than just one target if I place the bomb properly.
All special weapons used.
That's all I needed to know.
Enemy fortress threat level is even lower now. Maintain current level of engagement.
Garuda team, we're in good shape now. Let's turn this place out.
The enemy fortress has just about had it. Our ground unit almost has it under control. Garuda 1 low on missiles. Ground target destroyed.
Oh, Gerda 2.
The enemy fortress is under our control. Nice work, Garuda team.
Garuda team, you guys work too hard. You're stealing all our thunder.
Maybe you guys just aren't working hard enough.
This is Ghost Eye to all planes. Initiate invasion of Bartolomeo Fortress.
This is Warlock. We've got the west route to the fortress.
We have successfully retaken Bartolomeo Fortress. With the successful execution of this mission, Emerian forces have regained complete control of Kesset Island. A plan to retake the mainland is now in the works. We're about to get into some serious combat.
Our post at the Iron Bridge was shot to hell by enemy aircraft.
Those ever so helpful choppers were nice enough to wait over that last second to come bail us out of that death trap. The three of us are all that's left of our company. Sergeant Torch is our driver. He never knows when to shut up. Sergeant Armsbaum, who never says a damn thing, mans the gun. And I'm Sergeant McKnight, the captain. Since we're all sergeants, we had to draw straws for the captain's seat, and the winner is yours truly.
I'd live sweet and easy on this island for the rest of my days if I could.
The Flyboys, on the other hand, will work hard. They drove a whole mess of enemy troops off this rock. And that's why they're holed up in this damn landing ship playing 5-card stud. I don't know what those Flyboys are trying to pull, but this is the worst landing operation I've ever heard of. One of my favorite cutscenes, guys, as y'all can tell.
Apparently he was robbing banks before he joined the service.
What an idiot.
Come on, just hear me out. About 5 years ago, before I joined the military, I was digging a tunnel straight towards Grace Maria's central bank.
Donnie says the Estevakians haven't been able to get the safe open yet. He also says he dug an underground tunnel that got him within a few feet of the vault. Is this guy for real? But if he really dug the tunnel,
I just realized Tom's bomb was over there smirking. He was in on this.
One thing. What the hell are we still doing here? Once we're back on the mainland, we've got to get to that bank before the Estevakians get their filthy paws on our loot.
What do we got to lose? Your lives? I was gonna push back some reach, but would you guys like to see that after cause I'm breaking this game up in thirds. So after I do this mission, this will be like the last one.
I'm about to go over the mission contents.
Would you guys like to see some Halo Reach gameplay?
We have organized enough troops and intelligence to retake the mainland. Soon the Amerian military will initiate an operation designed to take back the Amerian mainland. Our forces on the mainland are growing more exhausted as each day passes. If we don't act soon, they will be wiped out completely. Our bridgehead for disembarking troops on the mainland will be established at Wargom Beach, on the western tip of Ania. We're sending in units by air and sea. This is going to be a large-scale mission, so do all you can to see it through to the end. This mission will be divided into multiple units. 2 hovercraft units bringing our landing units to shore, and a fleet of ships to attack the enemy from out at sea. Our hovercraft unit needs support in order to bring in the landing unit safely, and for taking over points on the ground. Our fleet needs support in order to thoroughly defeat enemy forces close to the sea or in the vicinity of oil fields. It would be to our advantage if you could rush to various attack points and take them out before our units have to deal with them. Swift and accurate execution is extremely important in this mission in order to gain a secure foothold. Don't hold back. Show us what you're made of out there.
Who said I was gonna hold back? That is a ridiculous amount of missiles for one aircraft to have. But low-key, I've been wanting to try this plane to displace it for y'all. I could take out.
Tell us, which plane should I pick?
Hold on. Let's see something here. What do you have? Oh, you have the same thing. And you? 70 UGVs. You know what? As much as I wanted to use that plane, you know what, guys? I gotta use this one instead. 70 UGVs, 270 missiles. That's more than enough.
How about my weaponry? Are we ready to fly with these planes?
Garuda team, time to take off.
You know what? Yeah, guys. After I do this mission, we're going to do some Halo Reach because we've never played that on. I haven't streamed that for either channel. Well, I've streamed some like Halo Reach go way back on the main channel. I like played a little bit of it back before I had the equipment to properly stream the game. But now we're going to actually ramp it up, because since I slept all day, I feel like I owe you guys at least 2 separate games.
Garuda team, your job is to eliminate any threats posed to our forces in each of these combat zones. Begin operation.
Disembarked to take over the coast. Air units, we're counting on your support.
Roger that. Oh! You're gonna wish you didn't do that. Ow! Did it not bomb? Wow. I knew I was gonna crash. I knew it. I felt it. I felt that I was gonna crash there. Especially when I took damage in a weird way. I was just like, something just feels off about this. But it's cool. We're gonna keep it moving, guys, because that's what we always do, right? Why didn't I just think? Why didn't I just do this? I have enough bombs.
Garuda team, your job is to eliminate any threats posed to our forces in each of these combat zones. Begin operation.
Okay. All sea forts are down. Get moving, group. Oh, don't you guys worry. I got plenty more bombs where that came from. What sea forts? We destroyed them all. Roger that, Warlock. Got quite the welcoming committee down there, boys. Be careful. I knew it was gonna hit me. Oh, look at all these plentiful multi-kills just waiting to be killed. You bet it is. That's one brave SOB. You could all learn a thing or two from him. Roger that. How do you want a medium rare? Well done. Let me know.
Ground target destroyed. Target hit.
Enemy SAMs won't be a factor to our friendlies.
Looks like this will be an easy ride for our forces coming ashore.
Can't you shoot down those fighters? They've got ground forces coming too. On fire. I have it. Hold it back. Finish your fires.
We have radar lock on.
Almost in effective range. Ground communications are near the shore. Setting up antennae for ASM.
Launching missile. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
I got a missile coming in. Get him. Hit right once more.
Let's turn around and start shooting at these guys now.
Connecting ESM for Garuda 1.
Go ahead, tap that. Fox 2.
Lock on. Missile missed its target. Kill confirmed. Good job. We're taking enemy fire. It's no good, Big Blade. We're gonna get killed.
We're in that ass. Hold up, join up with the others. Hey, we still got a chance. Wow, that took out more than I had thought it would.
Destroyed. This mission is going smoothly.
Our unit battalion is demolished. The Imperials are overwhelming us. Enemy forces are almost eliminated. Thanks to Gordon team. We've taken control of the coast. We couldn't have done it without Garuda's cover.
Gee, thanks. I see the runway.
We're taking hits from the air. Requesting an interception.
Hang on, Clocks. I'm on the way.
This city's practically our backyard. We gotta drive out these Snoopy bastards. These men are incredibly stubborn. They should have stayed in Kessid. This is Yellow Jacket. We'll be flying escort for the transport choppers. Special cargo unit moving to recapture airport. Garuda team, we need you to deal with anything in our way.
Missile was evaded. Weapon impact confirmed.
Now to start picking these guys off at the seams.
Transport choppers about to fly over Watara. Destroy any anti-aircraft artillery you can find.
They're shooting at our guys.
Anti-aircraft artillery taken out. Fox 2.
That's gonna be a missile missed.
Careful now. The enemy has strong radar.
Anti-aircraft gun taken out. Radar lock. Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
He doesn't have the nerve to shoot at me again.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Or does he? Why did he not take care of that Burgess shot? Wow, Gruda 2, you're slacking right now. You're making me look bad, G.
Impact confirmed at enemy forward position 135. It had no effect.
Study and observe, Gruda 2. Here lies a regular ground troop, gunboat.
Eliminate all enemy forces stationed at the airport. Our special forces will start moving in as soon as the area has been swept.
Gonna drop that bomb right there.
Open fire on them immediately. I don't want them dropping a single soldier on this turf. We made it to the airport. Enemy forces are keeping us from dropping in the soldiers. Eliminate forces in the airport vicinity and make it quick.
We're gonna make it snappy.
Enemy at 6 o'clock. Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
There we go.
Transport chopper is in landing position. Rest is up to our special forces. Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
This would be a bad way to get shot at. What do I hire? Why did they give me this guy as a wingman if he's just not gonna take care of the target I tell him to take care of? Screw it, I'll just do it myself. Now he takes care of it. What a jag-off.
Enemy at 6 o'clock.
Let him be there all he wants. I want him to bear witness to what I'm gonna do to him after I get his friend.
Missile struck target.
You see that? That was your friend. Now it's your turn.
Impounding vehicle. Stop them dead in their tracks.
Told you it was gonna be you next. Gruda 2, don't be getting in front of me like that.
Enemy's got a SAM locked onto you.
They had a SAM locked onto me. What is he gonna do? No need to shoot at him, he's dead now. Just gonna drop this last singular bomb on him. That's if ground forces don't get to him first. Haha.
Tank destroyed.
I don't know why I was thinking the objective was completed. I'm so ready to steadfastly attack other units.
We have radar lock on. Missile struck target.
Here you guys go. Woo. Y'all didn't let us in this far. We came back this far. Let's come to a bit. Home, sweet home, baby. Now.
Enemy reinforcements. our landing unit at high speed. We can't let anything happen to our landing unit. Drive back the enemy and provide cover.
Talisman, this is kill or be killed.
I understand that.
Our special forces have taken the airport. You're clear to land there for supplies. Land at the airport if you're low on ammo.
Oh, you bastards. Who won that one?
You're in pretty bad shape.
It'll be fine. It's just a little bit of wing damage after all. Still, we're close to the intimate danger our guys on the ground are in. Lead the targets and let them go and get killed by it.
Enemy tank destroyed.
Careful now. The enemy has you
I'll
on
have to shoot
radar.
at that ace next. He's about to be a pain in my butt.
In gun range.
Let's tango. Too easy.
Bandit on your tail. Shake him off.
Man, he ain't about that smoke.
Roughly half of the enemy reinforcements have been wiped out.
Don't go about this alone. Combined forces and
Missile struck target. We have radar lock on.
Lock on.
don't waste ammo. Aim before you shoot.
Watch out for that missile, Garuda 1.
That's what I like to see, Talisman. At this rate, we'll make it through.
These A-10s are definitely going to be messing our guys up on the ground. We gotta do something about that. As well as these pesky flies.
Enemy plane down. Garuda 1, ESM is active.
Don't give up. Fight to the last man.
Easy for you to say. There's still more of these pesky guys over here. They took out 2 radars.
Launching missile. Talisman is locked on.
Oh no, you don't.
Enemy kill confirmed.
Advanced guards are getting crushed out there. I think the enemy's figured out our pattern of movement. You idiots! The enemy's all over us! How are the remaining units?
Come here, A-10.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Damn, I can't believe I just really gave up two ESM craft like that, 2 ESM vehicles.
Target hit. Enemy aircraft
They
down.
practically pummeled the guys down below with that attack.
Enemy plane in gun range.
Sherlock, Fox 2.
Lock on.
Did the bomb not drop on him? Well, now it's going to.
Sam kill confirmed.
This is easy money. I wonder what the payout would have been for Ace Combat 6 if it would have been like mercenary style. Like your mercenary forces. Whew. So my character would definitely be a billionaire by now. He would be able to just retire from the job for real with as much money as he got and mask his identity. Though it's the type of cash cow he would be having, there would be no need for him to really retire. If he wanted to retire, he could, but he could also attain a higher status, if you will. Maybe branch off and start his own little thing. Guess it really just all depends on the person and what they would really choose to do at the end of the day. Sorry I just abandoned you guys down here, Quacks.
Bombs away.
Because I know I can't catch him.
Talisman, we've almost got him.
Look how many missiles they stormed him with. And he's really outrunning them. He outran them. Wow.
We have radar lock on.
Never mind. One of them got him.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you! Almost in effective range. Shamrock, box 2. In gun range. Missile evaded. Launching missile.
That was a late fire on my behalf right there. One thing I will say, like aside from this, bad. Sorry, Luis, I was so focused in on killing things. What you grabbing from the good old Target?
Bombs away. Lock on. Garuda 2 fired.
Oh, you're still alive down there, eh?
Enemy tank destroyed.
I wasn't paying attention to my gun supply.
Machine gun ammo.
I'm out of ammo. Winchester. All targets confirmed
No sign of the
destroyed.
enemy on radar.
Returning
They've
to
been wiped
base.
out completely. Mission accomplished. We're finally back on the mainland.
Preparing for Easter, I suppose. What is that? Do y'all see that?
Let's go home. Back to our love.
It's not showing up on the thing. Okay, it's not showing up on the relay.
Take a look. It's the mainland. Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to start the landing operation.
This is Warlock Battalion. We'll be disembarking on the Central Coast to take over a stretch of land there. Warlock's Battalion here.
Enemy forces on Rargon Beach have been annihilated, and the landing operation has ended successfully. We are finally able to provide full relief and support to our exhausted forces on the mainland. The Amerian military is in position to advance towards the center of the continent, combine with our forces fighting the resistance, and take out Estavakian forces. Garuda team, you've really earned a great name for yourselves here. Pull yourselves together and get ready for some action up there. We don't want this to be your last mission.
Well, what a shame, because this is going to be a last mission for this stream, because this is part 1. But I'm going to be right back in a few here for you guys with some Halo Reach so we can play that game. Because screw pushing it back to Saturday. You know what I'm saying, guys? I slept all day yesterday. I really wanted to stream it yesterday, but like I just was exhausted. So today we're going to do some of that just for y'all. I'll at least let this cutscene play out first.
I should have thought more about the kind of people who would be traveling to Grace Maria. Now that we're in the midst of war. Her name is Ludmilla. She was an Estavakian medical student studying in Norden Navik, a neutral country. Her boyfriend is a soldier in the Estavakian military. She firmly believes that going to Grace Maria will somehow reunite them. It took a long time to get even that much out of her. Most of the time, she hardly says a word. We're certainly an odd pair of travel companions. Two women, hopelessly in search of their loved ones. Maybe it's the language barrier. But talking doesn't seem to be our strong point.
Yeah, y'all can save that for me, the streamer. I'm just joking.
But I feel we share a common goal that goes far beyond words.
Alrighty, guys. That's gonna call it for this stream right here. At least for this playthrough. I'm just gonna skip past that because we're gonna get to that briefing tomorrow when I play Ace Combat 6. But that isn't the only game I'm going to play. Like I said, we're going to play some Reach today, and we're going to, you know, get some of that up there because I've never really did a full campaign playthrough for that on either channel, like I was saying. So stand by for a couple minutes here, guys, and I'll be right back with some beautiful Halo Reach just for y'all. I love y'all. And as always, it's your boy, Captain Killjoy, and I'll see you soon.